After a very long wait, it finally happened. We finally got our first still of Avatar Fire and Ash, and it is quite a beautiful shot. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And earlier I made a video talking about the possibility of the teaser trailer, stating that likely the first still that we're gonna get from the new issue of Empire magazine is going to be about Neytiri, because there's going to be an article about her, and moments later Empire magazine posted a new article with a still, our first still image from Avatar Fire and Ash of Neytiri. Now looking at the image itself, it is quite a beautiful image, as I said, but also a terrifying one in a sense, because you can see Neytiri looks very angry, very hateful, and it does seem like there's some sparks or fire going on in the background, and it also looks like she was in some sort of battle looking at her face. But in comparison, this is Neytiri from Avatar 1, this is her from the second Avatar, and this is Neytiri from Avatar Fire and Ash. And you can see that it actually seems like she's wearing the same war paint from the first Avatar movie. Now the article itself does give us a little bit more information, and I will leave the full link to the article in the description and the pinned comment below. I highly recommend you check it out for yourself. But the article goes as follows, quote, "For the most part, Avatar The Way of Water was so titled for its focus on the oceans of Pandora, with Jake Sully, Neytiri, and their Na'vi children forced to flee the RDA and bed in with the aquamarine Metkayina clan. But the sequel could also have been named for the tears provoked by its final reel. The clash between Na'vi and man came with a major consequence, the death of Jake and Neytiri's firstborn son, Neteyam, tragically cut down on the cusp of adulthood. It's a loss that sent Neytiri into a fearsome rage against the RDA, and as we enter Avatar Fire and Ash, that loss and absolute devastation is still fresh in the character's mind," says star Zoe Saldana, stating, quote, "The pain is seamlessly followed up on," end quote. She tells Empire in our latest Path to Pandora exclusive, running up to Fire and Ash's arrival, quote, "And because it doesn't really have anywhere to go and doesn't go away, rage can also come from it. The Sullys are going to be tested as a family," end quote. You can see Neytiri in our world exclusive first image from the film above, bow pulled taut, ready to strike, emblematic of her position in Fire and Ash. In short, Neytiri is going through it, her grief rippling through all her most important relationships. Quote, "Not only would everything that's happening compel her to question the bond she has with her husband," Saldana says, "but also her bond with herself, her people, her land, and the way the Na'vi are. She's going to question everything," end quote. The article then concludes, plus Saldana says Neytiri will meet her match in Varang, Una Chaplin's fearsome leader of the Mangwan Ash clan. Expect a particularly potent performance as Neytiri's journey continues. Zoe is incandescent in this film, promises James Cameron. With Emilia Perez, she's finally getting recognized as the top-tier actor we've always known she is. But in Fire and Ash, that goes way beyond what you've seen before. Prepare your tear ducts to go the way of water once more then. So the article itself is not too long, but it does state that Neytiri will essentially question everything, her people, her land, the way the Na'vi are, and of course due to the loss of Neteyam, that is going to influence her family and her relationship with Jake quite a lot. I also think that her battle with Varang is also going to question her people, but I do wonder when in the movie this image takes place. Perhaps in one of the final sequences of the movie? Perhaps this is the sequence where the Ash clan attacks for the first time? Hopefully we won't have to wait too much longer until we see the teaser trailer. And if you haven't watched my previous video where I speculate on when we can see the teaser trailer, have a look at that video, but let me know in the comments below what you think of the still image and when you think this still image would take place. For more on Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel, but until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.